I thought of how to introduce Mason. I was like, the man, the myth, the Mason. Mason.
Oh, we should do that.
Yeah.
All right, welcome everybody. Today is a special episode. We have a special guest with us today. Justin, why don't you introduce our friend here?
Yeah, we got the man, the myth, the Mason, Mason.
Morning, Dale.
Welcome to the podcast. That's actually what I do. That's what we do before each episode. We just spit on the mic.
We just put our mouth
Lube it
over
up really well. Yeah.
And then just...
Justin deep throats the mic.
Yeah, just a little bit. I just hold it there.
It really gets the sound.
You just have to relax the jaw and expand the throat.
It's like a snake.
Yeah.
You just have to detach it.
Yeah, it's just like... Oh. I can just... Oh. Just put it back in. Okay. So, all right. To get back, what I'm getting at is, I've been on like 15 dating apps, most of my life because I'm very lonely.
Before you get into that,
Okay.
because I haven't been on a dating app since over 2.5, 3 years.
Uh-huh.
And the only one that was out, there was like Tinder and there was Bumble. I don't even know if Grindr was out by the time I started.
You're on Grindr?
No, not now.
All right.
But I feel like I keep hearing other people that are using all these other apps now.
Yeah.
It's what other apps are there besides Tinder and Bumble?
Well, there's also Hinge. I've heard of that. And then there's that a Christian one that's Plenty of Fish.
Mm-hmm. That's not really an app though. That's more of a
site.
A site.
Okay.
Because there's eHarmony.
I think if you go, okay, here's the thing.
Christian Mingle.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
Farmers Only.
That's
Black people meet.
There's an anime one now.
Yeah. What is it called?
I don't remember, but I saw an ad for it. It was anime lovers, and it's for Tinder, but for anime lovers.
Okay. I'm going to be honest with you. You think you're getting the chick from NCIS that does, all the fucking detective work, but you're really getting fucking some chick that's 350 pounds, not that there's anything wrong with that, who hasn't left her house in 15 fucking years, bro, and who smells like the back of earrings, dude. Her whole body smells like that. She smells like earring backs.
I don't know why.
She smells like the cheese
that chicken breast under the...
I don't know why, because I don't actually, I know what that smell is, but I've never smelled the back of an earring.
Okay, it's awful. And then they also got that, they're not sweaty, but they almost got this damp texture. Did you ever take a credit card and run it along your skin when you're sweaty and it creates almost like a film kind of thing? Yeah, that's what I assume you could do with any of these chicks at this anime site with a credit card. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, you get
I'm sure there's a couple.
It would be.
But then on the flip side of that,
it's they could swim through the water so fast. They're just like a fish.
over 50% of the guys on there are the same. I would say.
How are they the same guy? Or
no, the same
type,
same type of person.
What you just described, the guy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah,
but instead of the back of an earring.
There will be more guys on there that aren't like that than girls.
Yeah,
because.
Well, my avatar is a female, so obviously I'm going to sign up as a girl because that's what my avatar is.
That's why you're growing your hair out?
Yeah, exactly. I'm dyeing it blue. I'm going to be so kawaii. It's going to be
Did you ever see I showed you that clip of the guy that goes on Omegle, and he can do a perfect girl voice?
Oh,
and he dresses up like a girl. That's also very impressive. That
impressive.
People that can tweak their voices to make them sound completely different.
I wonder I wonder what his number is.
Before or after he?
I just want
before or after he blew up.
I just don't know why. I just don't know why he doesn't call me back. I miss him so much. Mason.
Yeah.
You're one of the 3am Friendz. One of the original, but you're not on except when your wife lets you.
Yeah, very much.
It lets you out of the dog cage to get online. Mm-hmm. So we don't have too many clips of you, but you'll know them from Fridays, so that's for sure. Tell us a little bit about yourself. What brings you here? Why are you on the podcast? Why did you make us put you on this podcast?
We got a call from Mason's actually the reason that we had to extend this and post it on Saturday. Not because I miscalculated the weather and we couldn't record it on time.
Or we had to watch anime for 3 hours on one of the days.
Yeah, Mason called me crying, asking to be on it.
I really wanted to be a guest, long-time listener, first-time caller type thing.
Yeah, first time, long time.
Yeah, first time, long time. I texted Justin. He's like, "Yeah, he might be doing the podcast." And I was like, "Man, it's gotta come by. Can I be on the podcast?" And Justin said, "Yeah." I was like, "Deuces, honey. I'm going to Justin's."
We should get Deb on the podcast.
Oh, we should
one time.
He's like deuces.
Oh, we could. No. We could host like a.
His face is like.
Shut the fuck. We're gonna get a text from him after he leaves, just like, "Hey, can you please delete
the whole thing?"
The whole thing.
He's like, actually, you don't have to delete it. You just have to edit my parts out of it. So
can you crop me out of the video?
It's like we take we perfectly align his like box of like what he is and like do that like whole like gray and white square. Like,
no, I want to be anonymous, so I just blur me
anonymous?
out and anonymous, whatever.
I want to be unanimous.
I want to be the most unanimous person here. It's like
blur it out and change my voice.
Just replace us with 2 more of him. Mason wanted to be unanimous, so
he has all the votes.
This is just him talking to himself.
This
for
is
an
now
hour.
his podcast.
Podcast. This whole thing is a mess.
I fucking hate this
fucking podcast. Shout out to my boy Dom in the UK with his weird UK accent.
Yeah,
podcast.
Fucking get him.
He'll give me a rating.
Harry Potter, huh?
Yeah, a little bit too much. Dude, okay, first of all, that brings us back to the conversation I was having.
Yes, so Justin had a topic, a discussion that he wanted to ask us.
Okay, so I want to know what your ideal woman is. And now we're going back to a long time ago before you guys ever known who
I was going to say, these are choppy waters.
Okay, first of all,
well, not so much for me, because I'm not
here's the thing, though.
Married yet. But, Mason, better watch out.
Okay, first of all, shut the fuck up. This is my part. I'm talking. So, here's the thing. I would be impressed if they actually listen this far into the podcast.
Grace has been listening to every one.
Okay, well, Grace needs
That's what she says anyway.
Okay, Grace, since you're listening, stop listening and go do your homework, because I know you got some.
She definitely does.
Yeah, so go do your homework. Okay, so I want to get into this topic because, again, I've been on a ton of dating apps. I've been on a few dates the past, couple of weeks or whatever. And, it gives me plenty of times as I'm crying alone, smoking cigarettes in the dark, about what I am looking for in a woman, right? And so I'm like, okay. So I started drawing out a corkboard of what I'm looking for. And what I know is I want a big titty goth girlfriend who has pierced nipples. Because her nipples probably taste like pennies, and I'm all about that shmoney. You know what I'm saying? So,
do you want our honest answer, or do you want a similar answer to whatever you just said?
How have I not? I'm literally talking to a girl right now who has like a ton of she has a BioShock tattoo. She has like a Harry Potter tattoo.
I thought you were going more along the lines of like them as a person, or are you saying like just physically or just
fuck it, physically and mentally?
Everything?
Yeah, like I want a girl with a septum piercing that will fuck up my life and drain my bank account. For example.
So you want her nipples to taste like the Dasani that you left in your truck for about a week?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, Dasani does have
like
that
that like little portion at the bottom,
dude. If
you never finish,
dude. If I go to somebody's house and they offer me a legit Dasani that's not from a gas station that we got after drinking for the whole night before, I will assume that we are in the poorest country of the world, and I'm like, bring me out a fucking LaCroix.
You like
those
LaCroix?
taste worse.
Yeah,
I hate LaCroix.
It's like if my water doesn't taste like TV static, I'm gonna choose violence with you.
I don't like LaCroix. That's just me though.
Okay.
Well, like
but tell the class what your income is per year.
No, we're not doing that.
Wait,
are we going off the podcast income? If
2.6 million.
If I was just living off the podcast and the channel income, I would have to live in my parents' basement for a very long time.
It sounds like a deal to me. It doesn't sound like
the only problem is we would have to do this podcast virtually because I'd be 7 hours away.
Yeah, but you'd be seconds away in my heart, and that's what truly matters.
Yeah. That's nice.
Okay, but seriously,
Okay, but I want personality-wise.
Okay,
because we'll do you first then.
Okay.
So I know you said like all that stuff, but let's get more like serious.
Okay, we'll get serious.
Yeah, not too serious because your original answer was very good.
Thank you. I wrote it down.
It's gonna be hard. The reason I want to go more serious is because I can't top what the fuck you just said. Like it's just gonna be if we go from that to then what I'm looking for, they're gonna be like go from laughing to just falling asleep while they're driving.
Okay. So well then you got to ask me questions.
I got you.
All right. Let's
we'll start off basic. Okay. So we're gonna go through Justin's ideal girl. Right now.
Yeah.
So first thing, do you have like a preference for like eye color or hair color? Or just
she can't look like my mom. That'd probably be a
what color hair does your mom have?
Blonde.
Okay, so no blondes.
Yeah.
What color eye does your mom
She
have?
can't be an alcoholic either, like my mom.
Right.
That's good quality.
Yeah.
That is good quality. Yeah. What eye color? No preference?
Yeah, I don't know. Honestly,
so dark hair.
Yeah.
Or like a dyed color.
An easy to remember name because my
none of those names that end with Lee.
No.
Tammy Lynn.
So if you met the perfect girl and you're like, she's the one, but her name was like Respucia.
Oh, because the thing is, if I had to go to this, like, I had, I went and met up with this girl, and she was Middle Eastern or whatever, and her name, how I would say it, might not have been what it actually was.
Probably not.
So
it probably wasn't.
And it wasn't. I was I was talking to my coworkers, and I don't want to say it out loud, but it was like, because, if we ever get big, this is going to be real fucking weird. So, I was like, oh, okay, it's this. And I went in there confidently. I was like this. And then my coworker's like, okay, I got another one because this happens twice. Okay,
so her name was like Hadil, but you called her like Heidi.
No,
something like that.
No. Okay, so her name was Marissa, but it was with one R. So I was just like, okay, this bitch's name is Marissa. Perfect, go in there. So I'm like confident, like fuck you. My coworker's like, oh yeah, what if it's like Marisa or something? And I'm like, come the fuck again?
Oh, see, that's a small discrepancy.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, is it's like, you just can't go in. If you're trying to get laid, Jake, you can't just go in and just keep calling a girl a wrong name.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, so
you could just subtly...
Marissa, I was right. But, I got second-guess myself. You never let your coworkers, second-guess you.
You could just, subtly ask them, when you first meet them, just so I don't pronounce it wrong, how do you pronounce your name?
Bro... I have more confidence asking straight up for, hey, send me pictures of your butthole than straight up being like, hey, what's your name?
Dude, for the first 2 years I knew Deb, I thought her last name was Ferreira.
Isn't it like Fajeda?
Yeah.
Well, it's not anymore.
I didn't learn...
Fuck yeah.
That was awful.
Bad.
I hated that.
So dark hair, no preference on eye color.
Yeah. So we're still on the physical stuff.
Yeah.
Like what you said,
we're gonna ease into that.
Okay.
And then you said big titties,
or small titties.
So no preference there.
Just
do you want somebody that because you like being active and working out and stuff? Do you want somebody that works out with you, or does that not?
See, working out's cool, but mom bods are also hot.
So do you want a gamer girl too then?
Well, I mean, as long as I'm allowed to play video games, I can't be like Brett where he's never allowed to.
Or like me.
No, but we're going off
Yeah, but you have to live with them. Brett doesn't live with his girlfriend, and he's never allowed to. There's 2 straight hours where I'm just not allowed to play video games with Brett.
2 straight hours? Literally, Brett...
At 4 to 5, and then at 10 to 11. That's 2 straight hours.
See, that makes sense, though, because they're long distance, so, if that's the only time that lines up for them to talk.
Bro, what do you talk about every day? I cannot, it's oh, how was your day? Oh, it was the same as every fucking nightmare day I had before. I look at these 2 nightmare rectangles all goddamn day, so I can look at my bigger nightmare rectangle while I text on my smaller nightmare rectangle. It's all fucking garbage. What the fuck do you mean? What'd you do today? Same shit.
You might have, got stuck in your parking lot for 15 minutes. So that's a talk.
That's true.
That's why you
like myself.
Yeah.
Trucker.
You really do need to move out of that place, though.
Yeah. I'm working on it.
Well, where would you want to live now? The thing is, because we were talking about this earlier, but, you are currently... I don't actually know where the fuck you are. I always say you live in Troy, but I don't actually...
No, I'm in Detroit. I'm in downtown Detroit.
I'm in Detroit.
Detroit, yeah.
Rock City.
Yeah, you can tell I'm not originally from there.
I'm from Detroit.
All right, we'll talk about that later, though. Okay, so we got that.
Yeah.
So we're going to like personality. Do you want somebody that's more so?
Bro, like, the more we talk about this, the more I realize, like, I literally have zero preference.
You have no idea.
It's literally just, like, somebody who's, like, actually interested in talking to me.
So let's dumb it down then.
Okay.
I feel like I know the kind of girl you want.
Okay.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like the ideal girl for you would be somebody, like, she doesn't necessarily have to be into anime, into video games and that stuff, but she has to be, like, reasonably tolerant and not, you know, like you said, like, why do you play those stupid games all day, like this and that?
Yeah.
Like, that wouldn't work for
But
you.
the thing is, though, here's another thing. I had, like, another good girlfriend and is the mom girlfriend.
I was just going to ask, do you want somebody that,
No,
like...
I had a mom girlfriend, bro, and, like,
she, like, did too much
cool,
for you?
It's cool at first, because you're like, oh, dude, like, some chick that does my laundry and, like, who does dishes and, like, cooks and shit. But then, it's like, but... You can only be her son for so long before she starts talking about wanting an actual son. And then you start to go into territory you're like, bro, I can I can barely take care of myself.
You're pretty self-reliant though and pretty independent.
Yeah, but
and you don't even Justin doesn't even have a coffee maker. He has a French press that he breaks up his coffee beans in.
Well, Mason
every
has
morning.
a French press too.
I don't use that. I went and bought that coffee pot.
Yeah, so Justin is, you know, his apartment's always super fucking clean. Everything's really organized. You know, shit's always put together. And you've given me, like, some of the best, like, life advice in general. I'm sure some people might not, you know, might be surprised to hear that based on our, like, past podcasts.
they're gonna be like, okay, this dude
guy?
literally sounds like he's on crystal meth.
No wonder Jake's getting stuck in his parking lot like every morning, and he's in some shitty fucking area in Detroit.
It's like
he got his advice from Justin.
You're like,
why did I listen to him?
Fuck, I should have never taken that deal.
So you're pretty reliant and stuff. So not somebody that will do stuff for you, but not everything.
Yeah.
Okay, so
no, see, that's the thing is, it's like, honestly, like, I'm fine with cleaning. I'm fine with, like, you know, doing laundry and shit like that, dude. I just fucking hate cooking. Like, if I could find somebody that likes cooking, bro, that would be.
I hate cooking too.
But that's like the worst part. But no, dude,
I think the biggest thing for you, personally, what I think is somebody that
appreciates my life,
appreciates your sense of humor.
Yeah.
And knows when you're being sarcastic. And
I just need one of the boys to become.
You don't need to become a woman.
Yeah.
I mean, I cook.
Yeah, you do. You are the ideal woman for me. You're taller. You
really are.
You're like.
Oh, thanks.
You're like.
Yeah. He really it would be the perfect
he gives me
boy.
that, like, giantess fetish where I want to be carried like a baby around my apartment.
I didn't even think about that, but if Mason was a woman, I would definitely
Mason so
definitely
hard.
try to wife him up.
Yeah.
Like, if I was gay, 100%, I would try to swing Mason
straight
around.
up. No, I'm not even gay. Just straight up Mason. Like,
because
I wouldn't
I'd marry him now. Honestly, I'm not even
like, I will literally go to his house and stab Deb in the throat and marry Mason.
To put it in perspective, Mason is a homeowner. He has a very good, solid job. He's a hard worker. He wakes up very early on the weekends, even. He's, you know, has a lot of knowledge in, like, different areas. Very good family relationships. Couple dogs. He's got his life going pretty well. Why didn't you just use that one?
It's just frozen.
Oh, it's frozen?
Yeah.
How'd it freeze?
He left him outside.
Oh.
Wait,
Yeah. You would be a great wife.
That one maybe.
You would be.
Justin, you would also would be a good wife. Not as good as Mason, but
I would be the
wife.
hottest bimbo.
Yeah.
I'd be the hottest. I would be the bimbo wife.
So the biggest thing I think you need is somebody that can, like, I feel like some people don't understand your sense of humor. And sometimes, I mean, girls might not understand it as much. But, so a girl that will understand your humor, not only that, but dish it back to you with the same level. I feel like if you met a girl like that, it, like, right there, you just be like if you met a girl, date one, and you made, like, one of your jokes that you make to me that, like, you know, most people, if they just met you, be like, what the fuck? And she laughed and, like, or even better, said another joke like that to you?
Yeah, my favorite thing is, and I've heard this multiple times, I'm like, if a girl's like, tells me, she's like, wow, you know, you're really interesting. I'm like, wow, you're really fucking stupid.
I think that's, if you went on one date with a girl, and in the first half hour she was like that, and just dish it right back to you, what is going on?
Dude, I'm really struggling with
Bro,
this right now.
what is going on
I'll
over
let you
there?
take a sip of that one real quick because
Oh,
it's
it's
just...
literally coming out on
You
the
want?
table.
You want to?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get you a paper towel.
Okay, can you take? Yeah,
Yeah,
Can you
so
this
sip
to the
it and then
kitchen?
take-
Okay. Oh my. Okay.
So Justin left the beer outside. We've had it inside for about 2 hours now.
Okay.
And it's
that
just
is
not,
so dandy. Okay, we'll just set that there. Okay.
I was gonna get you another dry one, and then like that way it's
That's-
not.
Well, why don't you just go throw those in the sink and then just get 2 new ones out of there?
Because this is already dipping in my free time. All right, I'll do that. All right.
So that's what I think your ideal girl is. I also think that Justin, and he can confirm or deny when he gets back from cleaning up his mess.
I'm trying to open up the third beer of the day.
I think if you found a girl that could dish out your same sense of humor and appreciate it, and also she doesn't even have to necessarily play video games or watch anime herself.
Yeah.
But wants to do those things with you.
Right.
Done deal.
Yeah,
Like
no.
you would
Or if
propose on the
anything,
spot.
while you're playing, like sit on the couch with you and you know,
Just hang out. I think it's like a quality, like you know how there's like that a whole like your love language thing. Like I think it's a quality time.
Quality time's a big one for me.
Yeah, that's I think what the biggest one is.
I think I don't know what my biggest one is. It's it might be either words of affirmation or probably physical touch. I don't know, but quality time's a big one.
Right.
Yeah. So those are like key categories.
Okay, so then well you bring a good segue in because I'm done talking about my thing and I really just wanted to
For me?
Yeah, I just really want to talk about having a big titty goth girlfriend.
I think the one of the biggest things for me was like a girl that makes me laugh. Because I don't know why, I just find that really attractive.
Yeah.
They don't even have to like be funny in general.
Yeah.
But if, some people will like laugh at their own jokes and I find it like them annoying. Mm-hmm. But then other people, I don't know what it is, but they'll say something, but then they'll like laugh at their own jokes or like laugh at themselves. Mm-hmm. And like, I'll think it's hilarious. Mm-hmm. So like when Grace does that, it kills me. Like it's so funny. So like that's something that's important to me because like, even if nobody else in the world thinks they're funny, but I do, that's perfect. Probably somebody that,
Oh, you know what? I think you keep rambling off this stuff. I'm going to look up traits.
Oh, okay.
Women. What would the search be?
Well, I'll do mine. I'll do mine, and then Mason can do his, and then we can look at whatever you're looking up.
Fine.
And go through that.
Okay.
Well, I was keep on looking it up.
Oh.
Yeah, keep on looking. What are you doing? Take your fucking phone. But yeah, somebody that can make me laugh. Somebody that is also, because I do need my time to myself, like every once in a while. So somebody that just, understands that sometimes I just need to mellow out by myself. What did you find?
The fact that I typed in, I literally, my Google was traits to look for in a woman, and there was like 15 Reddit threads. Holy shit. That's, what are good qualities to look for in a woman? Serious. What are important traits for you look for in a woman? Space, question mark. What traits do you look for in a woman? Question mark. Which characteristics and traits do you find most attractive in a woman?
Oh, you know what you should look up?
What's that?
Top 10 most desirable traits.
It's still
Like top 10 most desirable
traits.
traits in for a woman to have. I feel like that'll give, and then we can agree or disagree. You are manspreading like a mother.
You're pushing me
Bro,
over.
I have like
you have all that space,
but
over
I don't
there.
have. I can't
Right.
like I have to
Well,
both
put your
these-
leg on that and then
It is.
spread over that way.
I can't.
All right.
My hips are out of line.
But I have
Okay.
both of you.
Okay,
I'm
so
trying to adjust.
All right, you go
there.
through yours because this is gonna be great. I found a list. It was the first one to search, and it's on.
Okay.
I don't know what this web. iHeartIntelligence.com.
Okay.
I love.
All right,
this.
so I'll finish up
Yeah,
mine,
yeah, you-
then Mason. So
yeah.
somebody that can make me laugh, somebody
Okay.
that understands that at times I just need to be by myself. That's just how I unwind and You know, because I'm very 50-50 when it comes to like being an extrovert and introvert. Like I'm an introverted extrovert.
Okay.
So like sometimes I want to be around a lot of people, like my friends, and like that's how I like replenish that. And other times I just need to just be by myself, not talk to anybody.
Yeah.
Especially at work, like I'm talking to brokers on the phone a lot. So after a long day of like on the phone talking to a bunch of people, I just need to like not talk to a single person.
Yeah.
So that's a big thing. And then another good quality to have is somebody that will just listen, and will, you know, is like empathetic when you're explaining something, even if they disagree, agree, whatever. Hearing like your side of like, say, like an argument before just like yelling back, like, you know, like actually sitting and listening before instead of just, I feel like a lot of people just try to argue because they think they're right. And the biggest thing that irritates me is if I listen to you first, even if I disagree the whole time, and then I give my side of it, and then they just won't let me finish the sentence. And it's like, at the end, if, say, I am right in an argument, they're just like apologizing but you can tell they don't mean it, and they're just like mad, whatever. So when they like listen, like, so they don't even have to do that initially, but like if we work on that, somebody that will like be willing to reflect and understand and realize that like I could be better at this, and like show that they're trying to be better at that. That's huge. Because if somebody's not trying to like improve themselves, because you know there's different things that are good for different people. So if there's something that bothers me a lot about something that they do that's reasonable, like if I don't think that they listen to me when we're like having a discussion, and they're showing me that they're doing their best to try and work that and get better at that, that's very, very like reassuring to me. That's very good quality to have. You know, and then just a big one, really big one, is somebody that, you know, encourages you in your, you know, things that you're interested in or very passionate about, even if they think, you know, if they don't have an interest in it, or maybe even if, you know, they don't think it's like important, you know, like if video games are like dumb to somebody, but you're dating them and they understand that you enjoy doing them, and they try to, you know, ask like how the game was, or like show like a little bit of like interest, stuff like that. That's really, really fucking nice. Even if I know they hate it, but then they show, you know, interest and like ask me about something like that. Or like with the channel, Grace like always watches all the videos and likes all of them, and like all that stuff. That really is like really, really nice. So just support. Physical qualities, not too picky, you know. I have a tendency.
Alive, breathing.
I have a tendency, for whatever reason,
not too wet. I meant like sweaty.
I was like, well,
I was like, oh, she's not a damp girl. She doesn't have a lot of damp qualities about her. Her shirts are not always like.
I hate when I'm with the girl and she's just wet as fuck. Dude, it's the worst. I hate when she's really turned on.
It's like you're like on a date like with like a fish. And you're like, not again, dude.
Fucking please. Bro, could you stop? Do you have a fan? Can we just like dry this on?
Dude.
No, physically, you know, nothing really comes to mind. I think I will say one of the things is I never saw myself being with a girl that was taller than me, but I mean,
what the fuck? Yeah. He said just straight up.
No, he's like, yeah, you short fuck.
It's like, you're like, well, you know, as a tall, handsome man, I had never imagined being in somebody who was shorter than me. This fucking dude over here is just like this is like I fucking see this. Like,
I'm trying to look, you know,
just like, well, you fucking manlet, you should probably start dating somebody that's a little bit taller than you because you're so fucking short. Like, not me, 6'8", fucking long ass bitch.
Fuck you, Mason. Fuck you. Guys that are 6 feet or taller, just fuck all of you. Yeah. Honestly, if you're listening, Dom, I know you listen to this podcast, you 6'4" motherfucker. Fuck you, all right?
No, but dude, seriously.
All my 5 foot homies can... We're in this together.
Dude, that's it's like...
This is why Mason had to pay to be on the podcast. We charge a fee based on, like, how many inches past 6 feet you are.
Yeah, it's like the difference in height to me is how much we pay.
Yeah.
So, or make you pay. Okay, so you just need somebody that's breathing and like adequately attractive. But you have a lot more intrinsic...
I think everybody... I don't understand people that are like... that shit on other people that won't... Because, you know, do you ever see a situation where somebody's trying to set somebody else up with like their friend and they're just like, oh, they're like not my type. Like, what do you not like about them? And they're like, well, I just don't find them that attractive. Mm-hmm. And then like, oh, you fucking asshole, like this. Why would you date somebody that you don't find attractive? You have to, like, you can't date somebody that you aren't... Physical attraction is the first thing that you noticed.
It's and like the thing is though, always like, okay, when you have
to be physically
Here's
attractive.
The thing is, it's like, a lot of my coworkers are always coming at me and they're like, hey, I want to set you up with like my friend's sister or like, you know, like this like person. And I'm like, it's like either the Hunchback of Notre Dame or it's somebody that's like, well, they're really sweet, but they've had 3 felonies and they've literally fist fight our aunt.
And they have like 6
So you have to balance it out.
Yeah, and I'm like,
you can't be with a girl that's super attractive, but a shit personality or a shit person.
Yeah.
That's in itself makes them unattractive.
Yeah.
And then you also have to, you just it's human nature. Like, you have to be physically attracted to the person to be with them.
There's
like,
one exception to that, though.
What's that?
Is if you're trying to get your green card.
Yes.
Oh,
but
absolutely.
But that just, that disregards, like, this whole conversation.
Yeah.
Because that, from the get-go, is... that was never...
Yeah, but the thing is, though, there has got to be a graph out there. Somebody has to have had done the scientific fact where it's like, the person is so ugly that it's not even worth trying to get their green card for. Like, this person...
Have you ever watched 90 Day Fiancé?
No.
Oh, yes.
It's a good show. My parents watched that. It's a good show.
There is not a graph, okay?
No.
There is not a graph.
Oh, boy.
No, you knew every single person on that show. Because it'd be like a 50-year-old man that was super rich and, like, a young 18-year-old girl that was trying to get, like, come to the U.S. and live in the U.S.
Honestly, dude, if I was, like, the guy that drew the Dilbert comics and, like, some, like, young Russian girl, and I'm, like, I haven't seen a boob in, like, 50 years, I'd be like...
Dude.
I don't blame the girls for doing that, though, because a lot of them come from, like, poor areas and stuff.
Yeah.
So, like, if that's the only way for you to get into...
you gotta get that money, son.
If that's the only way for you to get into a better, you know, like, a safer life... Fucking,
but for real, there was one where it's like this like 6-year-old lady who smokes probably like 4 packs a day.
Okay.
And some like
that's hot.
This like rapper from Nigeria that was like 22 years old.
Okay.
That he was in love with her and wanted to marry her and
no,
absolutely
no, he wasn't.
He's seen the spark in her heart. He was like,
was that the lady that was like on vacation and she met him because he worked on, like, the cruise or something? There was one lady that, like, met, like, it was similar. I don't remember where the guy was from, but she was, like, probably 30, 40, maybe even 50 years older than him. And met him when she was, like, on a cruise because he, like, worked wherever the cruise docked. And when you're on a cruise, it's a week long. When you dock somewhere, you're there for, like, a day. Yeah. So she met him for, like, a day.
Yeah.
Got his information, and they were talking nonstop. And then they're engaged, and he's, like, getting his green card and stuff to live there. And I'm just like, yo, he's not there because he loves you. He's trying to get out of that, like, shitty job that he was working, making no money. And I don't blame him. I would do the same fucking thing. just like anybody would.
He's like in the bathroom, like, you know when you're like really drunk and you're just trying to fucking psych yourself up, dude. You're like, dude, like the amount of times you're just like, oh man, I've drank a lot. You gotta psych yourself up. You're like, throw some fucking bro. Wake the fuck up. We got a game to play. Whew.
I feel so bad for all those like guys and girls that are the ones that are getting their green cards just because you know that they're having sex with them to really sell it. And oh man, that's a
like
price.
Smelling salts.
That's a big. That's a big.
It's just like.
You'd have to take like 10 Viagra to like get ready for that lady. Like, she was
lights off.
Yeah, like,
you know,
her grandkids were like older than him. It was just.
My dad always said, you know, when the lights are off, the only thing that matters is who showered last.
Your dad has some great life advice.
You know,
he also drank a White Claw. Let the record show. I got your dad to drink a White Claw.
Good for him.
Yeah.
He's so progressive. Your dad, when I think of him, I think he's pretty liberal for doing that.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so,
anyway.
also,
yeah.
feel like everybody can agree. You need somebody that will also check you when you're, like out of place in a certain way.
Yeah.
Like if I'm
but
doing
not too much, because I will be damned if I let a woman tell me what to do.
No, I think the most important thing is back rubs,
Yeah.
Back rubs are key.
Yeah.
I don't mind returning the favor, but if they never want to give me a back rub, I can't make that work.
Yeah. Yeah, makes sense.
Or like they don't have to offer, but if I ask and they always say no, then it's like I don't think this is gonna work.
It's like, Jake, I just want to sleep with you. Like, shut up, bitch. Rub my back.
My mom used to get the knots out of my back all the time. So
no, I'm not talking like massages. I'm talking about, they take their nails and just kind of that.
Oh, I'm talking about like deep tissue.
Oh,
like,
no.
Throwing their elbows in
Like,
there.
getting the fucking Olga, like...
My back is all sorts of fucked up. I need somebody in there. I can't afford to get a massage.
Man, I'm talking, it's like this,
Ooh,
just
that's
nice
sensual.
little...
That is...
Oh, bro, the boys do that for me. I'll scratch your back, man. That's not a problem.
We already talked about what a hot bimbo
I
is.
gotta cut my nails. They're pretty long.
Bimbo?
Yeah.
No, that's
Probably
perfect.
feel really-
That's
yeah.
perfect.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why are your nails so long?
I just haven't
Yeah.
gotten around to cutting them.
What the
Like
fuck,
fucking, like,
dude? You trying to get a cocaine?
werewolf.
Pinky, toenail?
Dude, my nails grow super fast. Like I cut them last week.
Dude, like, no, I get that though, because I got
They grow
fucking,
super
Dude,
fast.
I got terrible earwax thing going on. I gotta fucking clean these bitches out like 3 times a day.
Do you do it in the shower?
No, dude, I do it like literally my ears will itch and I fucking clean them out every
With
3 times.
Whatever those
Q-tip. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
there you go.
I always do it in the shower.
Put hot warm water in your
Yeah,
ear.
you
No,
like
see,
the
I don't
warm
because
water
I get
hit?
stuck. I don't like that.
No.
All right,
It
so
gets stuck if you use a Q-tip. It's actually way worse for you.
no, see, the thing is, I learned technique, dude. It's not it's
twist
not,
and flip?
It's not the twist and flip. It's like you do
Twist
it like
and pull.
No, you don't fucking twist. What the fuck, you Shrek? Relax, dude. Like
He was. That's funny you say that. Mason played Shrek in a mock rock.
Oh, that's true.
That him and I did together. I played Donkey.
And we won.
And we won.
First place.
First place, and it was the first time that our hall that we lived in won that award in 10 years.
And it took me probably half an hour in the shower to get all the green paint off my body.
You really played that.
And those tights I wore.
You know what? Hey, just a little treat. I'm going to throw that video clip in right now for everybody to watch. So Mason's ideal lady.
So,
Oh yeah.
First off,
Deborah, if you're listening,
Turn off the
just
camera.
turn it off.
Also,
for a
and
minute.
Grace, if you did listen, fucking take goddamn notes. All right.
Oh, she hit all those.
yeah.
qualities
So
I
I
mentioned.
mean,
she's good.
Grace, for the record, I meant all the qualities you have.
and Grace is not standing behind the camera right now.
And like Jake's just like giving SOS on the camera. He's like,
She's like, well, her name is, I don't really like names that start anywhere.
It's like-
from A to J.
he's like-
H's aren't great. Or the only one
like-
that's good. G's are perfect.
he's like, and she's about this tall, and she's going to get her master's right now.
She's got light brown hair. She's 5'2".
She's got blue eyes.
brown eyes. Brown eyes.
All right, so it's Mason's turn.
All right. I mean, I know Deb's probably not going to watch this or whatever, but
What?
no. I'm just saying, just knowing
That's
that.
one whole extra listener we get.
But
If Deb doesn't watch this.
for real though, like Deb in my mind, like growing up and stuff is kind of what I saw myself being with.
Okay,
So that
His last name you couldn't pronounce.
Yeah, pretty much. But like from the get go, I dated this girl in high school, and
I hate that.
bunch of makeup. I mean, I never saw her without it. That's a big thing for me. Is like being comfortable enough around me to just be your natural self.
So was she? So let the record show. Nothing wrong with wearing makeup.
It's nothing wrong at all.
But like, would she wear like? So you're saying she
Like, I would
wasn't
go to her-
comfortable enough around you to like she would have to put on her makeup to be around you.
Yes, and I even like would ask her like, hey, why don't you just like, I go to her house at night one night and she'd be like, just hanging out there. We weren't going anywhere, and she'd be just a bunch of makeup. It's like,
Was there ever a time where she would make you wait to come over because she had to put her makeup on?
no, because she would wake up in the morning and it would just be directly
just
on. And I asked her a couple times, and she just told me, oh, I don't feel comfortable doing that.
So you just need like somebody that's like more like even like
Well, also
like
in high school, I feel like there's a lot more insecurities there.
that's true.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Especially now, like back then, there was like
That's true.
just everybody in high school, but now I can't even imagine how insecure, especially young teen girls are like in high school and junior high.
I mean, they look like they're 25.
Bro, I tell my little sister all the time, like I just try to tell her stuff to, she's never had an issue with it. I was always really worried that she would compare herself to people on Instagram and shit like that. Yeah. And I'm just like, hey, self, like, this shit is not real. They have 20 filters on. Yeah. And that makeup, and then I'd literally, like, just like subtly, like, show her photos of, like, a girl that didn't have it. Yeah. You know what I mean? I'm just like, this is, like, what's real. You know what I mean? Right. But, I don't know if she remembers any of that. She was really little. Because I was so worried about that.
She's like an infant. It's like... You don't need to wear makeup.
Sophia, you are beautiful.
Wake up. You're like smacking a baby.
No, yeah. So I was always really worried about that for her. I wasn't as worried about it for my brother, just because I feel like guys.
He was already
so
easier. Pretty.
Like, he was a good looking dude. Yeah, he is a good looking guy. Like, he's better looking than I am.
The most beautiful man I've ever seen.
Yeah, he's a good looking kid.
I've never even seen him before.
You've seen my brother?
No, I haven't.
You've never seen my brother?
I don't think I've ever seen your brother.
Really?
Yeah.
I have.
Yeah, you've seen him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess you probably haven't.
Yeah, I don't think I have.
No.
Yeah, because you guys were in college like an extra 2 years after me, so.
Yeah, I took a couple extra laps. I was in college like 3 years after you. Because you graduated,
16.
That was my first year as an RA.
Did you graduate a year
17.
After? Oh, okay, so you guys were
I graduated in 2020, so I was 4 years after you graduated.
Well, you really wanted to take that victory lap.
Yeah, I just wanted to collect some more debt.
Extra couple laps.
Yeah.
You went overtime. Triple overtime.
And guess what you got with that? You got that W.
Yeah. I went to double overtime and I got the W.
Nice.
It was a close game. It was a very close game.
Yeah, but hey, guess what? Close only matters
in horseshoes and hand grenades.
Exactly.
All right, so continue, Mason.
All right, so yeah, so Deb and I started hanging out kind of, and it was just automatic, like no makeup, real comfortable. Would come over, hang out in some sweats and all that stuff. And it's like that just automatically made me feel more comfortable being around her.
Right.
So that's a big thing that I wanted in a woman is that just that comfortability. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a word.
Aspect of it. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, whatever. Of course, the brown hair. I've always been attracted to that. So
she's got that.
That's nice.
It's a good thing.
Like she has literally some amount the most brown hair I've seen.
Yeah,
it's weird how two of them, like her and her older sister, have really dark hair, and then her two other sisters have really like light blonde hair.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah,
I forgot she had like 18 siblings.
Yeah, yeah, it's a big one.
Can't keep track of them. Fuck them all.
Active.
Mm-hmm.
Keeps me on my toes.
Yeah.
And kind of like you were talking about, like the, kind of laughing at their own jokes, but funny but not funny.
I will be damned if a girl is funnier.
Other people might not laugh at it, but like you think it's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, and there's just some, just moments that her and I have. Like before I proposed, there was a time where we were down in Charlotte. We were kind of running around the apartment, and I bought some airsoft guns. We can be silly together, and we were shooting each other, and it was just like a moment we just kind of stopped. And
you bought airsoft guns and had a...
Oh, not airsoft guns, Nerf guns.
Oh, that's not cool. I was actually like, I thought in my head, I'm like, that's really fucking cool. Because I used to have airsoft wars all the time.
In my apartment, yeah.
Bro, that'd be... Oh, yeah. I was thinking, I'm like, where did they do that?
Nerf guns, Nerf guns.
The fucking pellet guns.
We got BB guns, and we just fucking...
Dude, we had to pick pellets out of each other's skin for a week after that.
We just beat the shit out of each other. No.
She's really into, like, tying me up and... slapping me with a paddle.
It's like, she left me tied up in my room for a week. I just had to shit myself.
At first I questioned it, but then I realized, I'm not going to find anybody better than her, so I just kind of got used to it.
Boy, was I scared. I thought I was going to die.
But we had this Nerf war.
Yeah.
And I ran out of freaking bullets. She did too. We were running at them against each other. I tackled her just, jokingly. Yeah. Like, it was just like a special moment. I actually almost freaking proposed to her right there.
Oh, that's sweet.
And I was like, no. Mm-hmm. And she got mad at me after, and she was like, you should have done it then. It's like, whatever. But,
did you have the ring already then?
Yeah, it was hidden under the TV.
You hid it under the TV?
It was in this little box. Justin actually went to the store with me to get it.
Yeah.
like pick it up from the. He was in Charlotte with me.
It's
and
fine.
It was there. I was like, I gotta go get it. And it's like, just let's go.
No, it's fine. I just, I didn't realize that you were even gonna propose until I saw it on Facebook. It's whatever.
Here's the thing.
You're on my podcast. And I even know.
We can't spend 2 weeks ahead of time to inform you on something to get you there at the exact correct time.
You didn't have to get me there. I didn't even know. I didn't even know it was gonna happen.
My parents even know, so it's fine.
I'm not talking about your parents. All right. Your dad drank a White Claw. All right. So fucking stupid. No, I remember I saw it on Facebook, and I was just like, huh. Like, I was very happy for you guys, but I was just like...
No, you weren't. You're like, fuck this guy.
I was like, so are we just not friends anymore? Or what the fuck is this? You moved to Charlotte, and just I don't have any say in this.
Oh, speaking of which, keep your calendar open, because we're doing something in April.
This April?
Yeah, this April.
Okay. We'll have to talk more about that later, because that day where I had to bring my car in really fucked me on my PTO. That took a big hit. I had to use like a full day of PTO. I only get 10 days. And I have like 4 weddings and like a bachelor party that I have to take time off for this year.
Wow, I guess I know where we stand as friends. Standing pretty low on the bottom tier.
It's because I proposed without telling him.
I guess so.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not taking any time off for this guy. You kidding me?
All right, so.
But yeah, I mean that's
okay. That's sweet. I like that. I really. I think that gives me hope as a young older man than you.
Yeah,
I think what was really cool about, we'll get serious here for a hot second and then go back to it. What I thought was really cool about Mason and Deborah was Mason and I hung out every day, and we went to the gym together, like did everything together. That his last semester on campus. And because the following semester he was taking a trip to Spain for a study abroad trip. So the whole time that semester, Mason made it very clear. He's like, I'm not going to start dating anybody. Yeah. Like, I'm not like this or that. And there was like a couple girls that were, interested in Mason, and he basically literally was just like, there was a few.
Hundreds.
Yeah. I mean, look at him.
Like, he's seen this
and he
guy.
drove a nice looking Jeep, Yeah. And
it's like
fucking goatee, man.
I didn't have it then.
Oh, you're right.
Bro, I got this fucking swelling. You want to fucking...
But, so Mason made that very clear. And there was a couple girls that, were interested in him. And he kind of shot it down because he's like, I don't want to start dating somebody then go to Spain.
Be gone, thought!
And then he met Deborah.
Well, I knew Deborah.
You knew it, but you didn't really know her.
Yeah.
You knew of her. But you guys, because I remember the first time we all went to your cabin together.
Yeah. And
that was the first time
that's the night I made out with somebody else.
Oh yeah.
Deborah knows it, and she loves telling
Mason,
it. So.
Me, Mason, Deborah, and a friend of ours came with us. So it was me and him, and then Deborah and another girl. And we all thought it'd be a good idea to sleep on the floor in the living room of his cabin that we went to. And about half hour, 40 minutes in, I was like, fuck this. I'm going to go sleep on a bed because I didn't want to sleep on the floor. And Deborah didn't know that there was another bed in another room, so she stayed on the floor while Mason was making out with this other girl. So that was the first time.
Absolute fucking Chad, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. So
this man is out here just slaying,
and now Deborah
then gets a wipe on him.
And now Deborah and Mason are making out.
And I'm over here
married.
Please, miss.
Well, they're making out too. I'm sure.
Sure. I'm like, Mason's like, yeah, I'm gonna fuck this bitch in front of my future wife, and I'm like, please, miss, can I have a crumb of pussy?
Yeah, but that was within a month or two of you starting that study abroad trip, and I remember, it was less than a month that you and Deborah. It was less than a month before you left for your trip that you and Deborah really started hanging out and talking and getting to know each other one-on-one.
We literally started hanging out exam week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Of the fall semester. Started dating January 1st.
2 weeks before you left.
2 weeks before I left.
Yep.
And
I even know the timetable of everything.
And then we dated for 6 months while I was gone in Spain.
Yeah. That was the biggest, that's what I thought was really cool about it, was this whole, for months, even the summer leading up to it, Mason's like, I'm not getting a girlfriend, I'm going to Spain. I'm not getting a girlfriend, I'm going to Spain. 2 weeks before this man left to go to Spain, he simped so fucking hard for Deborah. He's like, you want to date? 2 weeks before he flew to a different country, like 6,000 miles away for 6 months. And they started dating 2 weeks before. And, you know, I think everybody has that thought of like, oh, wow, like, well, we'll see how long like this, you know, like, is this going to last, you know?
No, everybody called me stupid.
When I was talking to Mason, though, I was like, he is into this girl. Like, because those many months before, I was with him every day, and every single girl, he's like, I'm not trying to date her.
Okay,
not trying to date her.
first
But
of
then
all,
Deborah, his whole mentality switched.
Here's the thing is, because it's like, the thing is, Deborah isn't like, you know, she's not like, you know, 100% American. So it's like, he got to study abroad, but like in a different way. You know what I mean, like, you know, like, so.
That's a good point.
So it's like,
Yeah.
You know, he got to like have his cake and eat it too.
Yeah.
So-
I thought that was, you know, anybody that like expressed any doubt. I never had any doubt in my mind, just because
I doubt. I'm just kidding. I don't.
just from talking to him, I'm like his whole fucking like mind and mentality about like not dating anybody completely just went out the window when he met Deborah, and then you guys started dating 2 weeks before, and I was just like, yeah, he's really into this girl.
No, dude,
so I wasn't surprised at all.
And here's the thing: is it's like I always like Deborah was cool as fuck. Like, from like when I first met her, because compared to like your old girlfriend, like so much cooler.
She was so much.
She
cooler.
was a fucking bitch. But anyways, dude, like, okay, so here's a story I'm gonna tell that I only ever told Mason. And it took me
before you tell it. His ex-girlfriend is the reason that Mason can not drink SoCo to this day. Southern Comfort.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the day that it ended, we had our staff meeting at midnight. We went back to Allison's room and literally had a fifth of SoCo, and Rosa and I finished it within an hour.
Bro, I was...
And I threw up in a dumpster the next morning.
I was destroyed in a half hour. We played Rosa's Peak.
Oh, Rosa's Peak.
Rosa's Peak is a game that I invented.
It's so good, dude.
It's one of my most...
Dude, you should post the rules of that. Rosa's Peak is such a good
It's one of my proudest moments.
Dude, Rosa's Peak is awesome.
I just love that people that I've shown the game to, I just will randomly get texts and calls be like, hey, what are the rules for Rosa's Peak again? And I'm just like, I made that shit. I got to patent that. I got to patent it somehow.
All right, so what are we saying?
Okay, so I remember it was like, I think it was the first time I actually ever met Deb. And I remember being like drunk as fuck with Josh and being like, and like, I just like pulled like Deb aside and I was like, you're really cool. I'm so glad that you're dating me. She was only dating Mason for like 2 weeks, and then I'm just some random dude, because at that point I think I was graduated. So it's like, she hasn't really met me. But she knows all of you guys, so I'm just like, oh, you're so fucking cool. I'm so glad you guys are dating. You're so great for each other. And she's like, all right, dude. Yeah. And I'm like sloppy as fuck. I was like talking to this girl. And then so that's...
Whenever you do that look, I'm like, here we go.
Okay, so,
you're embarrassed, and this is going to be fantastic.
Okay.
You did the same look before you told the story about
I know what you're talking about.
Asking that girl to check out.
I know exactly.
So Brett brought his GoPro, right? And we're all doing like jumps off the boat. You know, we were like jumping off the boat, you know, having a good time, right? And then like, you know, whatever. And then Brett, at the end of the day, was like compiling all the video.
Well, so like, preface this is 7 months later, 4th of July, after I got back from Spain.
Was I there yet? Or was
you were there.
I was there?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I always show up like a day later than everybody.
Yeah, you were there for that, because we have videos of the beer pong table.
Oh, yeah, I have GoPro footage from that.
Yeah.
From that
it was the same one that we were going to make the picture of. That was that same summer.
Yeah. Okay.
When we drove.
Okay. Was it that summer?
Yeah, it was that summer.
I know what he's talking about.
Yeah. Because I was at camp that summer.
So oh my god. So this is, so it's so cringy, but like, probably it's not that bad, but goddamn, it sat with me for years.
I hope it's bad.
Okay, so we were doing, like, we were jumping off the boat. So we were jumping off the boat, right? And like, you know, like, Brett was going through like frame by frame of everybody jumping through the boat, right? Well, like got up to Deborah's turn, and like, you know, it's like from behind or whatever, and then like, and then she jumps off the boat, right? But like she like kind of flounders and like does like a belly flop or some shit. Right. I don't fucking remember how, like, but like she's like Brett's like going on frame by frame, you know, like just being like, and then like you just see Deborah like just like ass cheeks like spread on this camera, and like Brett was like. Like, you know, like just like clicking through, and she's like, "Oh no, like you know, don't post this." I push her hands away. I just I'm like, no, dude, like, just let him show the video.
Oh, man.
But in my head.
In front of her?
Yeah, but bro, okay, here's the thing. In my head, I was just like, no, just like, let him play the video because, like, he's just going through it. But about 4 seconds after I said that, I was just like, oh,
what have I done? Fuck. And this was like, she hasn't known you for that long
dude,
at that point?
no.
Well,
and the thing is,
God.
I thought about this for years.
She probably was just like, Justin's kind of a creep,
dude. And then I was sitting there, and it was like, I went down to North Carolina to visit Mason.
That wasn't there. She took a week away.
Like, I was sitting there. It was like silent in the car because it was like early in the morning. Mason was literally going to his job. We were like, it was like.
Oh, it was like it was earlier than that because remember we had to go to Columbia.
Okay. Oh,
wait,
it was like 5
so it was just
o'clock
you
in the
and
morning.
Deb?
No, it was me and him.
Like, it's me and Mason. Okay.
And we get in the car. First off, freaking who plays "Careless Whisper" at 5 o'clock in the morning on the radio?
God,
It's like for all you lonely souls out there.
And we're just like, okay, so it's like,
Well,
and then I'm like,
5 a.m. is around the time that they're listening to the radio.
so it's like, I'm like sitting there. It's like we're like sitting there. It's dead silent, and I'm like sitting there in her tone mode. And I'm like, oh, fuck. Hey Mason, and I was like, all right. So this is what happened with your like girlfriend like 2 years ago, and I have to tell somebody because if she knows about this and has had it happen, this has been eating me alive. And Mason's like, bro, what the fuck are you talking about?
Hold on, wait. So
He
you
told
didn't
me
address
about
it to him or Deb for 2 years?
No, I don't.
And then you just randomly,
yeah, dude,
at 5 a.m. in the truck?
Yeah, and after hearing Careless Whisper, I was like, this is the right time. This is the only time to talk about this.
That's your timing is.
Mason, I have to talk about your wife's. Because it wasn't your wife at the time. Mason, I have to talk about your girlfriend's ass right now. Like at 5 a.m.
Yeah, that's great timing.
Yeah,
it reminds me of my timing that I had when I broke up with my ex-girlfriend in high school in the middle of the hallway.
Nice.
Yeah, not the best timing.
Why? What was it?
It was the end of the day, and everybody was walking out.
That seems like the best time.
Yeah, but then she was crying in the hallway.
Well, then that's when you make a beeline to your car.
I literally didn't know what to do, and I just felt horrible. I'm like, I could have done this in private so everybody didn't see her crying in the middle of the hallway.
Yeah, but
high school relationships never last anyway.
that's
so.
true.
Yeah, that one didn't.
Yeah.
No. No.
Fuck. Yeah, but those UP girls, they're a hardy bunch. They I'm sure they're just fine.
Yeah, they are a hardy bunch.
They are. They can, do whatever the fuck they
That's
do.
probably why I didn't find anybody, for me in the UP because they all wanted to
they're
go like
both almost all subhuman.
And
Well, they like
your cousin or second cousin up there.
not mine. None of that. The ones I knew who all my cousins were.
Oh, okay.
My family
So
on
you
my
had,
mom's side, my family from the UP is big.
Yeah.
But I had tabs on who all of them were. Funny you bring that up. My buddy Mike.
Oh boy.
No. There was this girl at our school
No.
who, for years, thought Mike was hot as fuck and had a
boy.
huge crush on him. And her name was Chloe. Okay, I won't say her last name.
Coming for you, Chloe.
Coming for ya. But I remember we were at my friend Chris's house, and his family, he's got like a lot of family too in the UP. And me, Mike, and Chris were hanging out. Oh no, it wasn't for Chris. It was Mike's family was having like a family reunion at some place in our like town or whatever. And Mike's like, "You guys want to go?" Because it was next to Chris's house. It was close by, like a mile down the road. So we go with Mike. And mind you, this girl Chloe and Mike had completely different last names, right? And when you get to the family reunion, they put on stickers, so you can kind of tell, like by color, like if you're like first cousins, second cousins, third cousins, right? And we walk in, and it's me, Mike, and Chris, and one of the first two first people we see are this girl Marissa comes up to us and she's like, "Oh hey guys," she didn't have a sticker on, wasn't her family reunion. Then Chloe walks up next to her, and she's got a sticker on. And Mike has a sticker on. And they were like third cousins.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah. But I just thought it was the looks on both of their face. Like, Chloe's face especially. Like, she literally looked at Mike, she's like, oh my God. Because she was very outspoken. Like, she didn't mind that people knew she thought Mike was really hot. She just, like, straight up. Even then, she's like, I can't believe this. And then we were, like, outside, like, a little bit later. She's like, I can't believe that I thought Mike was like one of the hottest guys in our class all these years. And she's like, and he's my fucking cousin.
It's not like they hooked up or anything.
No. But they would have if they didn't go to that family reunion. Like, 100%, I wouldn't have been surprised if that opportunity presents itself.
I think they would have had a beautiful Neff son.
Bro, that was the funniest thing. We got back to Chris's house and we died. Like, I was laughing. It took everything I had not to just start crying from laughter. Right then and there, it was like out of a movie. We walked up, she walks, looks up. All right. I'm sorry. Was I boring you?
Wait, hold on, real quick. If I had to go to the bathroom.
Oh, yeah, you're good.
Okay.
We can take like a little.
Okay. So, how much money would it take you to bang your third cousin?
Any third cousin? Well, okay. Oh man.
I'll start the money range.
Well, here's
$10,000. $20,000.
Oh, you're asking me?
Yeah.
Well,
$30,000.
First, is it a cousin that like I've grown up with and like I've known for like my whole life, or is it like I met them at a family reunion?
Well, think of it this way, because we'll up the ante a little bit.
Okay.
So we'll start with third cousins, just third cousins in general. You can picture whatever you like in your mind.
No, I want to know. Am I just meeting them for the first time? Like I meet them at a family reunion. They're my third cousin.
Sure.
Okay, so I didn't know them. Met them
Okay,
at a
we'll
family
do two.
Okay.
All right, your first one. You just met him at your family reunion. Mm-hmm. How much money would it take you to bang him? Third cousin.
Third cousin?
Yeah.
Are people gonna know? Would people like? Would
in all of the situations I'm about to talk about, they're gonna know.
My friends are gonna know.
They're gonna know.
I'm gonna need a lot of money.
All right, 10,000.
I'm gonna need more than 10,000.
20,000.
I'm gonna up it. Like it's gonna have.
Or 50,000.
It's gonna have to be more than that.
100,000.
100,000 is where I would start to consider it.
Okay, 200,000. That is a lot of fucking money, bro.
Wait, to bang your third cousin?
Yeah. Mason comes in. Oh, dude, you give me a pack of scratchers, I'll do it.
I would do it for 200K.
200K. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Now we're gonna switch it up a little bit. Third cousin you knew your whole life. Grew up with, perfectly.
I don't know if I could ever do that.
300,000.
No. It's gonna have
400,000.
It's gonna have to be like close
500,000.
It's gonna have to be like $1 million.
All right, $1 million.
Even then,
yeah.
So, like me in my mind, I wouldn't be able to do it for any amount of money. But if the money was like in a briefcase on the table,
I'm
like
talking
$1 million,
about. I have a briefcase.
Like, yo, here.
All right, hold on.
Here's $1 million.
I'm going.
Fuck your cousin.
Okay, here. I'll give you time to think about it. All right, Mace. So we're playing a game right now. I'm saying I'm going to be the game master on to see how much it will cost you to bang each set of your cousins.
It's a third cousin.
It's third cousins that you met at a family reunion. We're starting at 10K. What'd you do for 10K?
I met at a family reunion.
Yeah.
You met her, yes.
You just met her at a family reunion. Now you have the option to bang her. 10,000.
No.
20,000.
No.
30,000.
It'd be weird.
50,000.
Oh, and also, your friends will know.
Oh, your friends will know. In all of these situations, your friends will know.
My family will know too?
Yes. Oh, wait.
For the... Okay.
Oh, friends know, family don't. For all situations, we'll stipulation. Friends will know, family will not.
Yes.
For all stipulations.
Yes.
50,000.
100.
100?
Fuck yeah. That's what you said.
I said 200.
Okay, so...
But to be completely honest, if money is on the table, cash right there... Yeah, but 100,000.
All right.
But if they were like, we're gonna Venmo you 100 out and then another 100.
All right, boys. Second cousins.
Oh my god! I gotta grab something really quick. Hold on.
What are you doing, second cousin? All right, Justin. Third cousin.
Wait, no. You gotta wait until I can hear this one.
Where the fuck did he go?
He's just going outside. It's fine. We'll ad-lib for a while.
Okay, ad-lib. Oh man, what the fuck do we ad-lib about?
I don't know. A word from our sponsors.
Yeah. So at Dollar Shave Club... Dude, it's like... I just hope that I do that, like... you know what I've been seeing a lot of? I've been seeing a lot of Viagra compared to this lemonade pill. Have you seen that?
No.
Okay, so it's like apparently like Viagra's active ingredients like this silobirol or something like that. But it's also in this like pill called like lemonade, but it's like it's like 1/10 the price or something like that. I keep seeing that, and I literally in YouTube got a fucking video saying like, oh, you know, it makes me harder, faster, stronger, and I'm like, bro, why am I getting fucking dick pills?
Why don't you just go down to the gas station and buy the fucking dick pills for like $1?
I remember being like a fucking kid and seeing those, and it's like hornet sting.
Yeah,
and it's like this giant fucking horse pill, and I'm like, and I remember being a kid like seeing like 60 of them, and I'm like, what are these vitamins? What are these? Because they're always dusty as fuck.
It's like the Dragon 3000.
And I'm like, bro, if I have this, I'm either going to have a fucking heart attack or, like, I'm going to have a stroke.
Or you're going to fucking erection for, like, 10 hours.
Dude, like, seriously. I'm like, bro, what the fuck do they put in these? Dude, no wonder you have a boner for that long because the fucking pill literally just goes into your dick and it just expands. And, like, that's all it is. There's no drug in it. It's just like this expanding thing that keeps your dick hard. Hello?
Did he just run back downstairs?
Oh, yeah, he did.
He dropped something.
Oh, okay. Well. But yeah, so it's like, I always wonder who, like, do you think legitimately real? Because the thing is...
I do think people, like, so I listen to Dave and Chuck the Freak in the morning.
Okay.
And, like, they actually have people on the show that, like, have used those pills before.
Are you kidding me?
People will go to the gas station to buy... Dick pills for their erectile dysfunction.
Do they work?
I don't know.
Yeah, they work.
You see that, like,
is that a can of beans?
No.
It's tomato.
Tomato paste.
Why do you have that?
I found it outside.
I thought, what?
You brought a can of tomato paste into my house?
Yeah, I wasn't sure if you might want it.
Did you actually just find that outside?
Yeah, it was in the snow.
Okay. Wait, is that why you walked all the way upstairs? And then turned around and ran back down?
Yeah, because I saw it, and I was just like, what was that in the snow? And I ran back down, and that's what it was.
That is the weirdest fucking thing I've ever... Okay.
I thought Mason might want it, because he cooks more than we do.
It's true. Do you want that can of paste?
I don't want a random can of...
I don't want it in
It's
my...
sealed. It's a waste if you don't...
Why is it a waste if I don't take it?
Because I'm not going to use it.
Give it to Grace. She'll make it.
Yeah.
Use it.
No, she won't use it.
Give it to Alan.
Yeah.
All right, anyway. So, third cousin.
All right. Same stipulations I gave before?
Yeah.
Only friends will know?
Yes.
Yeah, just friends.
10,000.
That's it?
Okay.
Oh,
Next
10,000.
one.
20?
No,
literally
10,000,
just...
yeah.
Okay.
10,000 is a lot of money, boys.
Yeah, but my thought process is...
My friends will know.
I want to
You
know...
already know. Like, if this is the situation, I have
Yeah,
like
but here's
four
the
of you.
thing.
Yeah,
Word spreads, though. So, like...
No,
your
my friends wouldn't tell other people.
Well, no, because this is a situation. This is an enclosed situation. You can't add stipulations. The stipulations is your friends know, your family doesn't. So that's how the situation always ends.
Yeah. See, I also thought about it like that, though, too. Like, but I trust my friends. So if I told them, they wouldn't tell other
Okay.
people.
Second cousin.
100,000.
Oh, wait, second cousin? What about third cousin that
10,000.
you grew up with?
Oh, third cousin.
Because the first one was
you grew up
third cousin that you met at a family reunion.
15,000. Sure.
I mean, but third cousins, I don't remember my third cousins.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't even.
But
know.
you have those ones that you see on occasion. At, like,
I have
family
not.
get-togethers.
Honestly, I literally only know my nuclear family. So
I only know second cousins. Like that's as deep as I go.
Oh, okay.
But, so second cousin.
I don't know, 15.
First cousin.
Oh man, I actually do know my
First cousin at your grandma's house.
What?
Yes, it's a family get together at your grandma's house. Just your friends would know.
Oh,
but
boy.
you have to you hook up at your grandma's house with your first
that's
cousin.
rough. Oh man, see, like that's like to me, that's the point where I'm like, I don't
And
know.
well, and here's the thing: you don't have to it doesn't have to actually be a first cousin.
No, because
of
the thing
yours
is
that's
now I
real.
actually have people in my head.
No, not one of your real first cousins. Like assuming that this first cousin is not real, and they're very attractive.
Yeah, see, the thing is, I'm not that horny though. I probably wouldn't. I'm honest with you.
500K.
That is a lot of money. Fuck, dude, that's a lot of money.
In scratch offs.
Oh, that's a lot less money.
No.
500.
We buy it from the same number.
I've seen people do like 500,000 or $1 million worth of scratch off, and they don't get in much.
500,000. but you get $750,000 if you go down on her, and she finishes.
What? Oh well, that's a guaranteed money. That's guaranteed money.
You're like, bro, my first cousin, I'm gonna nut in like 10 seconds.
Dude, I could not imagine a faster situation I would fucking nut than that.
So, would you do it for $500? Cash.
Like cash on the desk.
Yeah, it's your
only
grandma's.
my friends would know.
You
at my grandma's.
It's under your grandma's bed.
Well, fuck my grandma.
It's her bed money.
That's fine. Fuck my grandma.
You have sex and then you find the money. So then,
like in like multiple places or one place.
It's all under her bed.
But it's all in one location. Like I don't have to grab multiple handfuls. Like it's in.
No, you just put it in a duffel bag or a briefcase and you walk out with it.
Okay.
You go down.
Hold on.
You go downstairs with your first cousin and you walk up with all the money.
Like the duffel bag and a briefcase are two different things. Is it in a duffel bag or a briefcase?
Duffel bag.
If it's $500,000, it's going to be a duffel bag.
No, you see movies with $1 million in a briefcase.
If it's a briefcase, yes. If it's a duffel bag, no.
Okay.
What about a backpack? No, what about a drawstring?
The problem is you're going to walk down with nothing and you're going to walk out with a briefcase.
What kind of briefcase? Is it a brown or black briefcase?
Black.
I was actually thinking like a silver...
Like a
metallic one?
Like the ones you'd see in GTA.
Who do I have to pass by?
Your whole family.
Which ones?
All of them.
Parents?
All your family that would be at your grandparents.
Your parents?
Nobody
your
wants to be my
grandma
grandparents.
who asked you what you were doing down there.
All of like your parents, aunts, uncles, first cousins, grandparents.
Literally everybody's at the dinner table for Thanksgiving.
I'm banging
and
on Thanksgiving. Oh man, that's
and
tough.
you have to walk by everybody to get out of the house.
Man, and it's hard because like I've masturbated to like hentai literally with my family around. Oh, damn, dude, that's tough.
So you haven't had sex with a cousin around your family?
Mm-mm.
Just in privacy?
No, I'm not from the UP.
Or Alabama.
Or Alabama, yeah.
Yeah, if you go north enough, you'll find very southern traits.
It's like a horseshoe.
It's really weird. Like you go from Alabama,
right?
You get into like the center states, it's kind of normal, you know. Southern Michigan's fine. Then you get to the UP, and it's like all of a sudden it's like a cold version.
I think like a million. Like $1 million untaxed. Like $1 million.
Yeah,
like
all of it's cash.
Clean.
Yeah.
All clean.
All clean money. That's a lot of fucking money to have immediately.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
For only your friends to know.
Yeah. Mm. Yeah, and the cousins' friends don't know.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, that was the stipulation. Okay. Like, your family can never... Because the thing is, you can't pretend like your family could find out.
Yeah, no, if your family ever found out, then like... That I would never.
Yeah.
Never.
No.
Yeah.
Because, like, what if it's like an apocalyptic scenario? Like a meteor's coming towards Earth. And you're like...
You just want to get a...
And you're like, bro, I'm about to die. We're about to die. And, like, you guys are, like, in a remote location. And it's like, you know, like, what do we do? Like, you know, like, you can't go anywhere because you're on, like, a remote destination. And you're, like, literally just there.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like sex...
Because it's like you would be killed. Everybody would die instantly. Death of the universe.
And you've always had this, you know... Just sexual tension between you and your cousin. You're like, now's the time.
Yeah, it's like, you're just like...
Meteor's coming down, you just whip it out and be like, it's now or never.
Dude, like, literally. Like, dude, I'm like that when I'm, like, fucking, like, playing Rocket League. I'm just like, fuck, dude, I gotta fucking
Then you have sex and the meteor misses.
Yeah.
Well.
Dude, it's funny you should mention that, because I actually fucking read a story where a dude and his sister actually banged, because remember that thing in Hawaii?
His sister?
You know, in
the nuclear missiles?
The nuclear missile.
Yeah.
They were in Hawaii where that fucking thing went off.
Oh my
Him and his
God.
sister actually did bang because they're like...
His biological sister?
Biological fucking sister.
Oh my God.
But the thing is, it was like one of those things, they were like, it was just them. Mm-hmm. And it was like...
Wait, how
like,
did other people find out about that?
Well, I don't know if he didn't say... The only way they found out is, I'm assuming he posted on Reddit. If nobody else found out, it was just them, but they haven't like talked or whatever.
Oh, no.
But no, this was like in 2017, 2018.
Yeah.
But I read a Reddit thread that literally... man, I wish I could find that shit. But yeah, him and his sister banged. And they like haven't talked to each other since. And I was like, bro, that's fucked.
Oh, ew. Oh,
yes,
man.
That's...
No, and the thing is, it's like... Was like that attention that they always had, or was like in some weird pathology?
How old were they? Do you know?
I had like I'm assuming 20 to 30.
Oh man,
the way that this dude wrote, it had to be somewhere.
I don't care what
That's
situation.
probably just a...
I don't care
if we're gonna die.
That had
might
to
as
be,
well go out the bang almost.
No, the
like,
thing
I don't know. I don't know.
What?
I would never do it.
What?
I don't
You
know.
and your sister are chilling there. Oh, there's nuclear missiles coming.
No,
Might as well fuck it out.
No, I don't know.
I don't understand the reasoning at all behind that. That means since they did that in the situation, like for me, right? If that ever happened, fucking never. I would rather die.
I'm just trying to figure out.
I would rather die.
Some thought process behind this. So I think you're correct.
What this is saying is that
they
both
wanted to bang
agreed.
for a while.
Yes, so they've had this thought in their head the whole time, but they knew they're like, we can't do this. It's wrong. But then they had an out. They're like, we're gonna be dead. Who's gonna know? Let's fuck. So that means it was premeditated.
Oh God,
like
that is so fucking funny.
I mean, I would vomit and kill myself before that would ever happen.
You had a nuclear missile.
I have met a girl that her parents were brother and sister.
Bro, if the options were you fuck your sister or you get shot or like a nuclear bomb like hits your town, everybody in that town is dying.
Yeah,
all of them.
Dude,
I don't give a fuck.
Dude, like could you imagine being like?
Because if that happened, I would fucking go kill myself afterwards.
It's like, hey, real sis.
Oh my god.
I mean, there is a nuclear missile.
Oh, ew, dude. That's fucking vile.
All right, so anyway, welcome to 3am Friendz. That's all we have for you tonight.
Honestly, I think that's a good segue to stop. We didn't really introduce Mason or who we really did. Well, like how we met him, but I think you really found out all you need to know about.
Yeah. You know,
man, I don't even know how long this episode was.
Central. That's pretty much it. That's all I know.
We met at
CMU.
Yeah, we met at CMU. Mason was my RA.
I worked with Justin.
He worked with Justin. Justin was also my RA.
Yeah.
And then my second year living in that building, I got drunk
all the time
with half my RAs.
Good job, Jared.
And only one, because I also worked there, but I was at the desk, and we did a lot of stupid shit to where we could have got caught many times.
And only one of us got fired.
Only one got fired.
The only one who could party the best.
He's sitting right next to us.
So yeah, that's about it.
Yeah.
Well, that ended. That I did not.
That was a very dark note to end on.
That was a very.
Yeah, that was
a very.
What am I supposed to title this? That's what I'm
ideal
thinking.
girlfriend.
No, the man.
Ideal girl.
The
in the
man,
description, we start by talking about our ideal girlfriends. We end by, would you have sex with your sister?
No, would you have sex with your third cousin? Then to, would you have sex with your sister?
Would you have sex with your sister in that situation?
I would not.
No, I was just being reasonable.
No, I know. I was just asking. Would you?
No.
Okay, so we're all on the same page here.
Gosh.
That those people were fucking.
Yeah, no,
weird.
everybody's dead. Everybody's dead.
Honestly, that nuke should have hit just them. Like before they had sex. Like, oh, you're gonna do this? Like this was a test. Now you die. Like you can't be here.
Just like a small implosion.
Like fucking. Oh god. God's just like. I knew I fucked something up. You're out of here.
Bye.
All right. Well, if you made it to the end of that, wow.
Good luck.
How?
Yeah,
How
there's a roller coaster there.
Yeah. Why are you still here? Fucking just go to therapy or something after this. I don't know what else to tell you.
I'm sure I fucking need it.
I can't promise the next episode's going to be any better. So, maybe that's why we only have 10 listeners.
Oh, 3am Friendz.
You ain't pick me up. I was in them dark places. You ain't hear me, no. I felt my